Hemophilia is an X-linked recessive trait that prevents proper blood clotting and results in excessive bleeding when a person is injured. A woman who is a carrier for hemophilia has children with a man who does not have hemophilia. Which of the following predictions about their offspring is correct? So, as always, I want to make sure I understand my genotypes before I make my Punnett square. Because I'm talking about an X-linked trait here, it's very important that I pay attention to the sex of each individual. So I have a woman who is a carrier. Now we're talking about the sex chromosomes here. So if she's a carrier, one of her X chromosomes is normal, and one of her X chromosomes carries the trait for hemophilia. And then I have a man who does not have hemophilia. That means that he has a normal X chromosome and then a Y chromosome because he's a man. So now that I know the genotypes of the two individuals, I can make a Punnett square. I'll put the man across the top and the female down the side, and then I'll fill it in. And let's look at our question. Which of the following predictions about their offspring is correct? So I've got 2 predictions about daughters and 2 predictions about sons. So let's look into our Punnett square and see what predictions we can make about our daughters and our sons from this cross. So first, let's look at the daughters. Okay, so XX, 2 X chromosomes, means that these are females. These are the daughters. And so one of the 2 boxes shows that the daughter would be a carrier. So 1 out of 2 is 50%. So 50% of the daughters are carriers. And these 2 boxes represent sons because XY are sons. And I can see that one of those 2 boxes shows a son getting hemophilia. So 1 out of 2 is also 50%. So 50% of the sons have hemophilia. That's what my Punnett square predicts. So looking at my answer choices, A says 100% chance the daughters will be carriers. That's not correct. And C is my other prediction about daughters in the answer choices. It says 25% of the daughters would have hemophilia. So that's not correct. Going on to my sons, B says there's a 75% chance that the sons will inherit the trait. That is not correct. And D says that there is a 50% chance her sons will have hemophilia. Notice that is what my Punnett square predicted. So D is the correct answer. And whenever there is a woman who is a carrier of a sex-linked trait, half of her sons will get that trait. Remember, sons are far more likely to end up with a sex-linked recessive trait than daughters.